Hey, what's going on, everybody? Visual Medication Gaming coming to you today with a new video. And today's video is going to be episode 3 of season 3, A New Frontier, The Walking Dead. Now, before I get this one started, I just want to kind of go over something real quick. Uh, in case anybody hasn't noticed, the last 2 episodes here, they have not shown my choices. So I haven't been able to break those down or go over those. There's been a lot of choices that have been made that alter the game itself. Um, I really don't know what to do about that right now. All I can say is just everybody enjoy enjoy the show. I'm not doing anything different than what I did in season 1 and season 2. And what I really try to focus on was trying to be a moral human being in this zombie apocalypse wasteland, which is very difficult for most of these people to do, as you can see. Most of them make very immoral decisions, and it doesn't even necessarily mean that they're bad people. I mean, we've seen Kenny, do this. We've seen Jane do this. They were not bad people. They helped Clementine. They helped her become who she is. Even though she's not like them, they still gave her tools that she could use to survive in this world. So, just to let everybody know, I'm going to keep running this game the same way I ran the last ones. And Clementine, I don't get to control in this one. I'm doing Javier. And I do like Javi a lot. I like him as an individual. And I suppose if I made some different choices, I wouldn't like him. But the choices he's making are following in the footsteps of Clementine. They're moral, in my opinion, and they're just. And yeah. In the last episode, you seen that scene there with Conrad, who had Gabe held at gunpoint to his head, saying that he wanted to use Clementine as a bargaining chip to get into a new frontier and have the aid they needed and required. And I had to pull the trigger. They didn't give me any other choice. It said, agree with his decision or shoot him in the head. It's like, that's really tough. I don't want to kill this guy. I'd rather talk him down and explain to him why this is a bad idea. But the game only gave me 2 options. And I am not ever going to turn my back on Clementine. She, in my opinion, even though I'm not using her as a character right now and making her decisions, she's the star of this show. Not Javi. Javi's an up and coming, new person in this series, but Clementine is the star of the show. If you remember back to season 1, when we seen Lee was the star, and Clementine was the number 2. And then by the end of the season, Lee died, and Clementine was the number 1. And she became the number 1 all through season 2. And now in season 3, they don't even let you play as her, but she's kept all the same characteristics that she had in the first 2 seasons, based off the decisions that I made. So I love her character. I love her morals. I love the way she is. She's a good person in a very terrible zombie apocalyptic world. And I'll never turn my back on her until she becomes an immoral human being. And she's not an immoral human being. So, just wanted to get that out of the way. And with no further ado, episode 3, Above the Law. It's got Jesus there in the picture. Really cool they brought him into this picture. He was from the show as well, just like Glenn. So it's cool they brought somebody from the show back into the game. And one of my favorite scenes was when they were down underneath the tunnel there in the train area, and Jesus comes to help when the group is in trouble. He literally runs up the wall like some Matrix stuff and does a roundhouse kick on the zombies. And I'm like, holy cow, this guy's a ninja. That was very cool. I knew right away when he said his name was Jesus that he was a character from the show, and I knew I could trust him because I knew who he was. Hopefully that continues and they don't pull one over on me, but I knew Jesus was a good dude, and so far he's proved that that's exactly what he is. And that's hard to find in this universe that they live in. So, with no further ado, let's get started. Episode 3, let's go.
Previously on The Walking Dead.
You don't have to fill his cup up anymore, baby. Grandpa is sleeping.
No, Yaya. Pipo's awake.
Solamente está confundido.
Mamá!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hey!
Put your hands up and close your eyes.
Thanks.
Mari!
Oh! Shit!
Kate!
Javi, don't!
Hey. What do we call you?
Sorry, forgot to introduce myself. It's Paul, but my friends call me Jesus.
I fucking knew it.
You're one of them?
You're goddamn right she is.
If you want to shoot me, shoot me.
How about I shoot your little boyfriend here instead?
Holy shit.
What the hell's going on out here? Oh my god.
Now we know his brother David was not a very nice guy before this went down. We'll see how he handles the situation. He does have his son, his brother, and his dying wife there. So hopefully he's not worse than what he was before.
Close to dark. It's harder to see them coming.
We're just gonna get that propane and then come right back.
I saw it in that pickup truck parked down the road a little, in front of the Wallace's house. I just wish there was an easier way to get it, and that we didn't have to risk life and limb every damn day for food and water and gas for the stove. Oh, am I babbling? I babble when I'm scared.
Nothing's easy anymore, Kate. But that doesn't mean we don't have to try.
I know. It's just hard to get used to, that's all.
We get over there, we grab the tank, and we get the hell back home. If we're lucky, we won't see a single one of those things.
Fingers crossed.
This must be a flashback in the early days of the breakout.
Let's take it and go. Empty.
You've got to be fucking kidding me! God damn it! Of course it's empty. Why would we get that lucky? I mean, it's not like we needed it or anything.
Hey, keep it down. I know it sucks, Kate, but you gotta watch out.
I'm sorry. I'm just sick of this shit. I just thought, this one time, we deserve to catch a fucking break.
Kate, you're a hammer now!
Oh god, that's... I'm sorry. I was just so fucking scared.
You froze. It's okay.
I wanted to kill it. I really did, but I know him. That was one of Gabe's friends. Drew. He was so sweet. He always had a smile on his face. Gabe worshipped him.
That's not Drew anymore. I know, it still looks like him, but the kid you knew, he's gone. All that's left is this thing.
I don't even know what to call them. If they're not people, if they're just the dead. Muertos.
That's what we'll call them.
I thought we were gonna die. I thought Gabe and Mariana were just gonna wake up and we would just be gone. When it was on you, oh my God.
I'm right here, okay? I'm here, you're here, we're still alive. That's what matters.
Can we go back now? I know we all wanted to stay here in the house and wait for David to come back. But it's been 3 months since he drove away with your mom.
What are you saying?
We're not safe here. Not anymore. You and I could have been killed out there. For an empty can. There's gotta be a safer place out there. Somewhere not so isolated.
So, we'll leave. Go somewhere else. Somewhere safer.
Somewhere with crazy thick walls, okay? And a gate that's 20 feet tall.
You really think the kids are gonna be happy with this plan?
The kids will understand. And if they don't, we'll just make them see it our way. We have to go.
How come? What if I don't want to leave?
Gabe.
We're safe inside the house. And I bet we can find more food in the neighborhood if we just look harder.
We're tired of being afraid. Every time we leave you guys alone. And it's just getting worse out there. Better to leave now, while we still can.
But what about Dad? What's he gonna think if he shows up and we just ditched him? We might never find him again.
Your dad would want us to do this, Gabe. He'd want us to survive.
We've been surviving. Here. At home.
Barely.
I'm sorry, Gabe, but Javi's right.
How about you guys go and I stay here?
You're a kid. That's not how it works.
I can take care of myself. If I need any help, I'll just ask my friends.
Gabe, honey.
What? What's wrong with her? Why's she acting so weird? Uncle Javi?
She's sad. Because when we were out, we saw your friend, Drew. But it wasn't exactly him anymore.
You mean he was one of them?
We're so sorry, Gabe. So you understand why, don't you? Why we have to leave? If that happened to you, I couldn't bear it.
When do we have to go?
Tomorrow, as soon as it's daylight.
I want to leave him a note.
I'll help you get started. Okay?
What are we gonna tell him? I want to say something good. Something that won't make him sad.
Just tell him we love him. All of us. And nothing's gonna change that. Not ever.
I like that. I'm gonna write it right now, so we don't forget.
Of course.
I'll help him.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah, man, Gabe when Mariana was so much younger then. Just like Clementine when she first started out. Little backstory here. It's always nice. I was gonna say, I'd probably take the baseball bat. It's a lot better than the pipe you had. I'm looking at every scene like what could be used as a weapon. There's a lot of weapons in that house they're just leaving behind. Like, grab everything that could be used as a weapon. Let's get smart here. This music reminds me of Stranger Things almost. It's almost like Stranger Things, but this game was made before Stranger Things ever came around. It's pretty cool.
Dad?
Javi! Is that really you? I always hoped I'd find you. God, you have no idea how good it is to see your face. I think I got a pretty decent idea, actually.
I knew you were still alive. I knew it.
Hey, weapons down! This is my family! You gotta let us in. Kate doesn't have much longer. Jesus. Kate!
David?
I'm here, honey. I'm right here. What the hell happened? She's been shot. We got the bullet out, but she's still bleeding. We need your doctor. Now, David. What the fuck is she on the ground for? She's barely got a pulse. She's cold as fucking ice. How are you just gonna leave her here like this? He said we had to kneel. I couldn't hold on to her. The fuck you trying to prove, Max?
They're outsiders, David. It's what we do with everybody.
She's coming inside.
But she hasn't been checked.
Fuck that. This is my wife.
I didn't know. Honest.
She's going to the hospital now. Our doctor's gonna help you, honey. I'm gonna make sure of it.
Wait, I'm going with you.
Sorry, but the rest of you have to go straight to quarantine.
What for?
All newcomers get checked for bites, and they all have to answer a couple of questions. Our doctor will clear the two of them, but the rest of you have to come with me to the quarantine holding area. It's how we keep it safe for everyone.
Don't you get it? I'm David's brother. I'm going to the hospital with them.
We have procedures here, procedures that have to be followed. Even if you are related to David.
This is bullshit.
Come on. The sooner you come along, the sooner we can get you cleared.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Let's go.
Well, maybe this is a good thing that David is in with the New Frontier. We'll find out, I guess.
Trip.
Oh, God. Eleanor! We found the car without you in it. I didn't know what to think.
The engine up and died. I came here looking for help, and this happened. I've been so worried about Kate. I told them she needed a doctor. They promised me someone would look into it. Please, tell me they found her.
You thought these people would give a shit about some stranger dying in their driveway?
I don't know, Javi. They knew she was dying.
Well, at least those assholes realized she needed a hospital once they saw her.
I'm sorry, Javi. Really, but I didn't have any reason not to believe them. What?
The people here in Richmond, their new frontier.
Oh my god.
Oh, you ain't even heard the worst part yet. One of them's his brother. I didn't even know you had a brother, Javi.
Maybe it's a good thing. We've got somebody on the inside. Somebody who can vouch for us.
Vouch for you, maybe.
Javi could be right. At one word from David, and the others came running to take Kate to the hospital.
Whoever this guy is, he can't be all bad, right? I mean, he helped Kate instead of hauling her down here.
Of course he brought her inside. She's his damn wife.
You're kidding. Kate is married to your brother? The way you two acted around each other. I just didn't think she had a husband out there, is all.
The only reason I know Kate is because she married David. I was the best man at their wedding.
Wow. Okay.
Family drama aside, hope you know I'm not about to make nice with New Frontier. I know you didn't have much stake in Prescott, Javi, but they burned that place to the ground for no fucking reason.
After everything you folks told me, I'm guessing I'm not gonna find my people alive.
Hell, Javi. They killed your niece! Shot Kate! For all we know, your brother could have been behind it. And even if it wasn't his idea in the first place, if he knew about it and didn't stop it, that shit can't stand.
What was he like when you knew? You guys get along? He seemed happy enough to see you up there. At least at first.
Things between me and him were complicated. Some days we'd be at each other's throats. Other days we could shoot the shit for hours and still find stuff to talk about.
So he's a moody son of a bitch, huh? If your brother knew anything about what happened in Prescott, he's got to answer for it. They all do. I owe that to Conrad. I'm not just gonna let things slide. I've never really been an eye-for-eye kind of man. But people died. We need to even out the scales.
As soon as I get a moment alone with David, I'll get to the bottom of this. He can tell me what we're up against. He has to. Family's gotta be good for something, right?
Hey.
Hey.
I would have been here sooner, but I had to take care of something. Come on already. Kate's asking for you. Maybe you think it's okay to keep a lady waiting. Thought I taught you better than that.
What about the rest of my friends?
They're not invited. Hurry up now.
Looks like the rules don't apply to everyone, huh?
That's right. Some people get out of here early. Others stay a long fucking time.
Trip, just drop it, okay?
Smart cookie, this one.
Javi, just go.
I'll put in a good word for you, okay? See if we can't hurry the process along a bit.
Thanks.
Family must be good for something. Nice, Javi. We have a process, our own way of doing things. Your guys better not have a problem with that. Things don't go well for troublemakers here. I hope that's clear. We use quarantine to protect our people. It's nothing personal.
Where are we going?
Kate asked for you. I thought you'd want to check on her. Listen, Javi, Gabe, he told me some pretty messed up things. Things I need your help wrapping my head around.
He shouldn't have done that. I wanted to tell you myself.
Bad news is bad news. Who cares who delivers it? He told me you lost Mariana. Just a few days ago.
Oh. I'm sorry, David. She's gone.
It's strange grieving for the same person twice. Like losing something you didn't know you had. What was she like, Javi? She was so little when we got separated. Who did my little girl become?
Mariana saw things that other people didn't. She told me she wanted to write down her memories to keep them alive after she was gone.
Sounds like her. Always was a dreamer. How did she die? Tell me how it happened. Please, I need to know.
She was just standing there, minding her own business. She just found her lost headphones in the dirt. She was smiling. And then someone put a bullet in her head.
What kind of animal would just open fire on her like that?
Your
An
people.
animal with your mark.
Yep.
My people aren't in the habit of killing little girls.
David, I was there. They shot Kate too. Ask your buddy at the gate if you don't believe me.
Max was a part of this? Fuck. I need details. What the hell went down out there? I need to know exactly what happened. Everything you remember.
They ambushed us in a junkyard. Just unloaded on us. They chased us back to this town, Prescott. Their leader flooded it with walkers and tear gas.
Leader?
A crazy bald guy with a beard.
Badger, what the fuck have you done now? I'm gonna handle that stupid son of a bitch, okay? Do me a favor, keep this to yourself. The politics here, they can get messy.
I thought you were the boss.
There's 4 of us that run Richmond. You need to impress the other 3. Or you'll be back on the road by morning. Try not to stir things up. You and your friends could have a very short stay.
I can be impressive when I try. I'll follow your lead.
Just don't get cute. I run security here, but it's not like my word is law. This shit with Badger doesn't make things any easier.
Who's the fresh meat?
Ava, this is my brother, Javi.
The baseball brother? No shit. What are the chances of you turning up on the doorstep? Welcome to civilization. Or at least the closest thing to it these days.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Ava.
Oh, is it now? You didn't say he was a gentleman, David.
That's because he's not. Ava's my right hand. If there's anyone you can trust in Richmond, it's her. That woman, the fucking soldier. She was the first person I met up with after you and me got separated. I never would have made it without her. Gabe said you went back to the house. At the start. I'm sorry I never found you.
It doesn't matter now. We found each other in the end.
It matters to me. Mama and I got routed out of the city on the way to the hospital. It wasn't long before she...
Poor Mama.
I couldn't get back into Baltimore, so I hooked up with my old unit. We thought we could build a safe zone outside D.C. After what happened to Mama and everyone else, I thought you were all dead. You were taking care of him, weren't you? Somehow you found a way. I'm not gonna lie. I never thought you had it in you.
I wanted to leave, but they had no one. How could I abandon them?
The Javi I used to know would have found a way. This is where they're treating Kate. Don't get comfortable. We're not staying long.
I would imagine this is the best relationship these two guys have had in their entire life. And I would imagine it's going to get ruined somehow.
Hey!
Hey, kid. Got everything you need?
Yeah. This place is like a resort. Check it out, Javi. Noodles in a cup.
We need to get you some real food. Stat. Turn you into a soldier.
Javi, I'm glad you're okay.
You know me. I'm always okay.
Damn, it's good to have you back. Look at this family. Look at my wife. Isn't she the most beautiful woman alive?
Come on. With the lights off, you could mistake me for a walker.
A damn fine walker.
Gross.
You're a lucky man, David.
We're all lucky. What, you okay?
My...
Shit. I'll get the doc.
I'm fine. I just needed to talk to you, alone. I'm scared, Javi. More than I was the whole time on the road. Even when I thought I was going to die, everything inside me screams to get away from here. These people are killers. And David? David threw his own brother in a cell.
Let's just get you better, Kate. The facility's here.
I don't care about facilities. We did fine without them before.
You didn't have a ruptured spleen before.
These people nearly killed me, Javi. David's people. Have you forgotten, Mari?
Of course not.
It's always been you and me on the road, Javi. That's how we've made it this far. Please, promise me we'll go back to that the first chance we get. This place, it's a cage. We can't let ourselves get locked in. It's going to get bad if we stay.
I hear you, Kate, but we can't just turn our backs on this place. On my brother.
Javi.
We have to try to make it work.
I used to say that about my fucked up marriage. Guess it still applies. Whatever. Just, please. Please don't leave me alone for too long.
Feeling better?
How you doing, sweetheart? David reported some pain.
It's less now.
Strange how it just comes and goes. Doesn't seem normal.
She was rambling a bit. Yeah, I think she's delirious.
Well, she seems cogent now. But it's nothing to be alarmed about. Pain often comes in waves with abdominal wounds. I'll give you something to take the edge off, in case it comes back. Truly superlative work. I thought I'd have to operate, but all she needed was IV fluids and some antibiotics. How did you find someone with skills like these? A wound like this kills 9 out of 10. Whoever did this really knows their stuff.
We got lucky. We met a group with a medic, Eleanor, just before Kate got shot. The same group in quarantine now.
She's there now? We should let her out. I'll vouch for her.
Agreed. I'll have Ava bring her here.
Let's go, let's
I
go.
Meet this Eleanor.
One at a
She'll
time.
be an asset to our community.
You can vouch for the rest of them too, right?
It doesn't work that way, but we'll make the case for them soon. Javi and I have to go meet some people now. See if we can't prove he's worth the damn. We're gonna take real good care of you. Okay?
Send my apologies, David. I won't be able to make it.
Feeling okay?
Fine. I just want to keep an eye on my patient. The others know my vote is with you.
Come on.
They seem to be running under a
Remember what I
democracy.
said? When we meet these guys, keep what happened to Mariana to yourself. Badger is one of my guys, and I will handle him.
I've never been this far in the game, just to let everybody know, but I'm gonna make a prediction. I'm just guessing these people might have known who they were shooting before they shot them. Because David is such an important part of this group. I'm just guessing, I may be totally wrong. But they might have tried to eliminate his past to keep him focused on this group. That would not surprise me. Never been this far, for the record.
It may look pretty, but it's all sugars. There's no substance.
It tastes pretty, Clint. That's all that matters. Ah, the brother.
Javi, meet the guys. Clint runs food production. The crops you saw, that's him and his people. Jones, our bridge to the outside world. She handles contact with other settlements.
Pleased to meet you, Javi. I trust you've been treated well. I hope you haven't been handled too roughly. Some of our people left their courtesy with their old lives.
No complaints here. I get that you guys have a way of doing things.
Thank you. We have to be careful. I'm sure you can understand.
It's time to play diplomat.
We were just about to eat. Clint was trying to convince me of the essential superiority of his cream spinach over my magnificent Black Forest gâteau.
It's no contest. The spinach has real nutritional value.
Javi, take a look at that table. You tell me what you'd rather put in your belly. Spinach from Clint's garden, or a baked delicacy by yours truly?
Easy.
I'm with Clint. Gotta eat your greens if you want to grow up big and strong.
Ah, exactly.
At least you're being honest. Please, make yourself comfortable. We value straight talk here, so please, forgive me if I seem direct. We're usually pretty strict about who we open our doors to. Your brother's word counts for a lot.
Is that so?
The three of us and Dr. Lingard make all the decisions here, so, yeah.
People who choose to stay with us, they have to deal with us bossing them around. Not saying you wouldn't, but it can be an adjustment. Especially for the more independent-minded. There's no structure out there now. People get used to doing as they please.
I always do what I'm told. Ask my older brother.
You're gonna fit in well, Javi. I can see that already.
When Joan and I met your brother, he was trying his hand at fruit.
Fruit?
We found him slowly murdering an orchard on the Shenandoah River.
Howdy fucking ha.
I helped him bring it back to life.
We had a good run there.
For as long as it lasted.
What happened?
What always happens. We trusted the wrong damn people. That's what led us to start this. Wondering what this fine piece of body art is all about? It's our litmus test for loyalty.
I've seen that mark a few times.
You probably saw it at the gates. Right, Javi?
We all took it as a sign of commitment. It was a crude answer to a difficult problem, and it hasn't